listeners. This friendly neighborhood old soldier coming at you today from Robinson County, North Carolina. I know it's been a while since I put one out. We have just been, well, as the old Willie Nelson song goes, on the road again, except for I'm glad to be off the road. Uh, Between driving to Texas at Christmas, came home, recovered a little bit, down to Savannah for a long weekend, and then just focused on getting the business stood up so we can get a chance be getting some information or some content put out on the J&L Shooting Academy uh, channel next week. So be checking that out when you get a chance. So just want to let everyone know we're still alive, we're well, we're kicking. We've just been busy. Like I said, between traveling, doctor's appointments, getting the business stood up to, life happens, okay? To Jerry Parker, brother, I really appreciate you reaching out, checking on me. Means a lot. But yeah, we're okay. Just like I said, we've been busy. So, but anyway, a lot to talk about, and I'm not going to get too in depth. But the elections and their aftermath, the crap show that was the election for the Speaker of the House, to now we don't know what they're going to do. Somebody posted the other day, why hasn't the House already drafted articles of impeachment against President Biden? My simple answer to that was they don't have the cojones to do so. Y'all might disagree with me on that, but I've got no stock or faith in this current House that has been elected, other than the handful that held out on the McCartney vote. Some of y'all might disagree with me on that, but I don't think Kevin McCartney should have been elected to House Speaker. I don't. I think he gives in too much to the Democrats. I think he's a rhino. If you disagree with me, so be it. But he's from California, so go figure. Now let's talk about the a-holes that forget about us. Oh, wait a minute. The ATF. Yeah. Yeah, those guys. Thinking that they're Congress and the new brace rule that has dropped. One, I really don't see how, I shouldn't say that. Because right now we know the federal government has weaponized pretty much all the federal law enforcement agencies against law-abiding American citizens. But the ATF and their arbitrary decision to now basically make pistol braces illegal. And also giving you an arbitrary time limit to take them off, turn them in, register them as a short-barreled rifle, yada, yada, yada. I've heard, I haven't seen the articles, I've only heard that the Gun Owners of America have filed 3 lawsuits, I think it is, to get an injunction on this, while other legal matters are taken into place. I'm not entirely sure how that's going to pan out, folks. I've also been watching Guns and Gadgets as they put things out. There's some legislation that's already been drafted and proposed to take the teeth out of the ATF. Matt Gaetz put a simple 1-sentence bill out, abolish the ATF. Now, we all know that ain't going to go nowhere, but, one of those things. Hopefully, they'll reverse this. Hopefully, the new Congress will put the ATF in check, along with the other alphabet soup law enforcement agencies out there that think they have more power than what they do. Supposedly their first vote was to defund the money for the so-called new 87,000 IRS agents. And of course, Joe Biden, I'll veto the bill. Okay, well, Joe, why do you need to whisper? Hiding something? Then to the remarkable, all these classified documents that keep popping up at Joe's place. Notice nothing's going on there. Nothing's really happening there, but they keep discovering them. It makes the news for a minute and then whispers. Okay. So, folks, don't hold any stock in our new Congress if they're going to do anything. If anything, I hold more stock in Sheila Lee Jackson's bill getting approved before anything else that the Republicans in the House get approved. If you don't know what she proposed a bill making it a felony for any white person to make derogatory comments for any non-white person. You can't make this stuff up, okay? You can't make this up. I've got more faith that this Congress will pass that before they'll pass anything to defund the ATF. Just saying. Because their backroom, bedroom deals are just... I've got no faith in them. None whatsoever. So, you can call me what you will, you call me what you want. I'm going into this new year with a whole new perspective on things that will be and things that ought to be and things that are just reality. I've been telling y'all for 4 years now, you need to start stocking up on stuff. You think about it. You've noticed the price of food's going up. All right? Think about it. The price of eggs have almost quadrupled overnight. And now they're talking about, Fruit Loops are better for you than beef. Let me phrase that again. Fruit Loops are better for you than beef. This is coming from your federal government on their new food pyramid. That Fruit Loop cereal, that sugary, crappy cereal, is better for you than beef. Do your homework, folks. Do your research. Okay? Yeah, and I'm talking about a whole gambit of things. Then there's also, I forget what state it was in, but the lady walked into the dressing room at a YMCA to change, and there was a man in the ladies' dressing room and exposed himself. And they chastised her for complaining about it. I want to say it's California, which doesn't surprise me. Doesn't surprise me at all. And how that YMCA can identify itself as a Young Men's Christians Association beyond me. And allowed that to happen. Then there's the whole drag queen Methodist preacher. Oh, don't agree with that. Not at all. That's why the Methodist Church split. Rightfully so. They're lost. And I know there's people that probably aren't going to agree with me, and so be it. Don't really care. Don't really care. We can agree to disagree, but I know where my salvation lies, and it's one of the things he tells us ain't right. Okay? And you can agree or disagree. I don't really care at that point in time. But these are all the things that are culminating together, folks. Not to mention, the stuff that's going on, the big economic meeting in Switzerland right now. And these elites are not giving any of the press any of the time of day. Okay? But yet their hypocrisy knows no bounds. They're all flying in on private jets. They go to the place that's 2 or 3 miles from the airport via private helicopter. All because in the name of saving the environment. Okay? Doesn't make lick sense. All right. And now we're going to fast forward to the whole Jeffrey Epstein list that, keeps coming out and shows all these people. That brings me to Madonna. Oh, yeah. Been watching news about her. Now she's under supposedly investigations for child trafficking. And her supposedly, drinking androchrome, I think is what they call it. Baby's blood mixed with some other crap, keep her looking young. All this stuff supposedly where they sold their soul to the devil, which probably has. Her and Tom Cruise and Charlize Theron and a whole list of other celebrities. And like I said, the whole list of pedophiles that were on that Epstein list, like Tom Hanks, Lady Gaga, what's country singer's name's new girlfriend? Anyway, Gwen Stefani. She was on that list. That was a shocker. Didn't expect to see her on it. But there she was. All right, Oprah Winfrey was on there. Whoopi Goldberg, that piece of crap. was on the list. Let's just name a few. So they're scrambling because they're afraid if it all comes to light that they're all going to wind up in jail or executed. Which, if they hurt a child, they need to be executed. See, now but part of all this culminates on this one about why they're trying to normalize pedophilia. Okay, why they're trying to change the name from pedophiles to minor attracted person MAPS. No, they're sick pedophiles. They're sick pedophiles that need to be just done away with. Yeah, used to be, I said, locked up, but I don't think there's any hope for them. They need to be done away with. Because I promise you this, if one ever hurts any of my grandkids, I will end them. Period. Because the laws have already proven that they get more rights in jail than they do outside. Yeah, the whole, yeah, once they find out you're a pedophile in jail, I don't even believe that anymore. Because now they got these courts, these judges, they're giving them such light sentences, it's not even funny. Putting them right back out on the street. So, anyway. But we are alive, we are well, we are kicking, we're moving. Just life goes on. Until I get another one out, hopefully next week. Y'all stay safe, stay vigilant, keep your eyes open, your ears to the ground. Stay safe, my friends. It's your friendly neighborhood old soldier out.